Hello, it's Heidi here from FastTrack Fit Camp, and I'm updating you today with my metabolic balance progress. And for me, it's day 18 of a 12-week minimum program. So if you've not seen any of the other videos, let me just give you a quick overview as to what metabolic balance is. It's a proprietary program where I needed to go away and be trained on how to be a coach. And as part of that process, I put myself through it so that I can guinea pig my way through the 12 weeks so I know what the results are like before I start letting people loose on it. I really like this program, and one of the reasons I chose it was that it's all focused around food and there's no extra powders or supplements to buy. And also the exercise that they advocate people doing is the type of stuff we do at Fit Camp. So it really ties in very nicely. You can do your metabolic balance program out of one shop out of the supermarket, and I really value that. I know people haven't got a huge amount of time to start shopping in loads of different places, and so knowing you can get everything you can in one shop is really perfect. So how do you get a metabolic balance menu plan? Well, you need to have a blood test taken first, and that blood test would be sent up to London to a specific laboratory that tests certain markers in your blood. Those results get sent back to me as a metabolic coach, and I then feed it into the metabolic balance database with some other lifestyle information about you and what your goals are, and it returns to me your personalized menu plan. And that is what your plan is for 12 weeks. And that's the program and how it works, and that's what I'm working on now. So I wanted to share with you how I did in those first 16 days. If you can't remember or aren't quite sure the process, the first 2 days are a kind of cleansing phase. I won't call it a detox because you're eating. You're just trying to reduce just trying to make eating and digesting easier for 2 days. And then for 14 days after that, there's a very strict adherence to your metabolic balance program. And I've just finished that. So in 16 days, I have lost almost 14 pounds. It's so close that it's irritating, I suppose. I've lost over 13.5 pounds. And it's been pretty painless, really. It's 3 meals a day, real food. They tell you what to eat, you eat it, you're done, and you move on. So to lose a stone in 2 weeks, I think is pretty amazing. Yes, there's an element of calorie restriction, but if you're trying to lose weight, there's going to have to be some change somewhere, and I was eating too much even of the good stuff. And there are some strict rules you need to adhere to, like the gap between meals, no snacking in between, and there's just a few other things. It's nothing onerous. It's pretty sensible and practical. Anyway, so I've lost a stone in 2 weeks. So the program works. My goal was to get down to 12 stone. I'm now 12 stone 5. So I continue with the plan now for the next 10 weeks and make a few changes as we've gone through this initial phase. So I'm now allowed to add in exercise, which I started on today at Fit Camp in Winnersh, and I can add some fats back into the diet. It's not been fat-free for the past 16 days. I've been eating yogurt and meat and things that got fat in. There's been no added fat, so no salad dressings and no fat for cooking in. That comes back in now, which makes it healthier because you need fat in your diet, and this is a program that makes you become a fat burner rather than a sugar burner. So I've lost a stone and I've lost a clothes size. I feel great. I have slept way much better, but that could be the fact that I've drunk a lot less coffee than I was before. But I do feel really good. I don't feel at all missing or lacking in any way. In exercising today, I wasn't sure how I was going to be, but I felt fine on how I'd eaten this morning and how I'd eaten yesterday. And just to give you an idea, my husband's been doing this for a week now, and in a week he has lost 14 pounds, or 15 pounds actually. So once again, it's not all water. There's definitely some extra stuff going on which makes this program very effective. And it's definitely a combination of the effect of the specific menu plan with the ratios of vegetables and proteins for you, but also the foods that you're eating. And it's very quick and very effective, and he is seeing great progress too. And I'll be honest, I was a bit cynical at first because I only had my menu plan to go on. I didn't know how different individual menu plans were going to be from this database, but they are completely different. I've seen 3 now. I've seen my own, I've seen Dale's, and I've seen another client's, and every menu plan is completely different and very specific to them, which is what you want. You know, it's called an individual program, so that's what you'd expect. So I was really pleased to see that. So what do I want to achieve with Metabolic Balance? I'm going to continue with it for the next 10 weeks as a minimum to see how I do on the program. And how it changes for me now is that I add the fats in, I can add exercise in, and I can have a treat meal a week. So this Friday is my treat meal night. It's not about going for broke, it's just about having something that you fancy so you don't feel like you're lacking or missing out on anything. But for Fit Camp and clients, what I want to do is bring Metabolic Balance to you so that you have a good opportunity to get the results you want and improve your health too. And I want to run an information evening, and as soon as I find a venue to do that in, I will. We're struggling a little bit with that at the moment, but I'm going to run an information evening and show you how I can bring it to you. I want to run it as a group, so you've got the accountability and you've got the support of other people doing it, and also it will bring the cost down compared to if you were going to go and have it done one-to-one. What I can also bring into it, which is very beneficial, is extra workshops around your relationship with food, where you get some of your ideas and values and beliefs around food and weight and health from, and your kind of relationship with food and health, so that you feel in a better place to deal with these issues as they come up. Because it tends to be stress or boredom or anger or frustration or not feeling good enough that tends to push us into some disordered eating. And if we can sort that out, or at least you understand where you get it from, it makes things a whole lot easier. So that's what I'm doing. It's a really good program. I know I'm only 18 days in, but really what I've seen already from the people, including myself, who've done it, I'm really impressed. It's food, there's no potions, there's no powders. It's simply done, and because you're eating less, you'll be saving money on your food bill because you won't need to eat so much, and you'll be in those jeans in no time. So if you've got any questions about before I can run this information evening, please email me and I'll happily answer any questions for you and let you know what I'm kind of thinking about. But I really hope to be able to run that information evening or morning very soon, so you can find out more and find out if it's something that you'd like to do. I hope that's been useful, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks, bye.